don't I know it? Ticks are the most active mid-spring through the summer, making it important to take extra precautions this time of year. We have Dr. Ashley Gemmell. She is with us here, and she is with Meritas Health from Briarcliff. She joins us now. Welcome in, doctor. It's good to see you.
Thank you so much for having me.
I've had my my own experience with ticks recently. My son and I went on a camping trip, and we both came home with lots of ticks. So, as we get into this interview here, let's talk about it. First off, what is the biggest health concern with tick bites?
Well, tick-borne illness is always a concern. There are several ticks in this area, the Lone Star tick and the American dog tick. They both can be carriers of Rocky Mountain spotted fever and Lyme disease.
What about deer ticks?
Yes, there are also deer ticks.
They're also, and I think they're really tiny ones, and I think those are the ones that got stuck on me here. So, can you prevent tick bites?
Yes, there are some easy ways that you can try and keep your family safe. One of them is to stay away from really tall grasses and weeds. They don't like to be in the mown grass as much. You can also use repellents like DEET-containing products. As long as you're using less than 30% DEET, you can even use that on children that are older than 6 months old. You want to try and wear clothing that is long, that's going to cover your arms and legs, light colored, because then you can more easily recognize the ticks. You want to shower within a few hours of going inside and do a quick spot check.
The Lone Star tick, is that the one that if you get bitten by the Lone Star tick, you won't eat meat?
I would not know about that.
You would not know about that?
No.
Okay, look it up sometime. I think for some reason, meat tastes terrible after you get bit by the Lone Star tick. Look it up. So what do you do if you find ticks, like if on yourself or on your children after doing a tick check? What do you do?
Yeah, so if you do find a tick, and actually, interesting enough, I found one on my daughter last week, and we had to do this. You want to grasp the tick, and I think you have a visual demonstration here.
Okay, here we go. So by the way, here we go. We're going to use an apple, and we're going to use the seeds in here, all right? And Dr. Gemmell is going to tell me if I'm doing this correctly, all right?
I think you could be a doctor for sure.
Here we go.
So you want to grasp as close to the head of the tick as you can, and close to the skin, and then pull gently out.
Oh, okay, no, sorry, I just drove the tick into Gus. Oh, wait a second. Okay, this is not, okay, there we go, there we go.
Great job, great job. And so
that little bugger, I'm going to go get another one. Go ahead, Dr. Gemmell.
So once you have it removed, you want to clean off the area where you removed the tick with soap and water. And then you want to start observing for any signs of tick-borne disease or skin irritation from a tick.
What are the characteristics of that? What do we look for?
Okay, so you can have both tick-borne illnesses, but also you can just have irritation from having a tick bite. So typically if you're having a tick site reaction, you're going to have a smaller rash, maybe 2 inches in size, and it usually will not enlarge much over 24 to 48 hours. It can cause some itching and a little bit of redness. But if you have a more serious infection, like with a tick-borne illness, you could have fever, flu-like illness, an enlarging rash. And there's certain kinds of rashes with Rocky Mountain spotted fever, a dark spotted rash, or with Lyme disease, you can get a bullseye rash.
Is it important to go to the doctor as soon as you think you might have something?
Absolutely. If you're ever concerned and you're having these symptoms, you want to come in anytime. We're always happy to see you.
Do you keep the tick? Should you keep it?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Sometimes it's not going to give us enough information and quickly enough to treat you.
I pulled 8 ticks off my son and 8 off of me on that camping trip.
Yeah.
Oh, it was not fun. All right. Thank you, doctor. Good job.
Thank you.
To connect with primary care physician, you can visit meritashealth.com/primary care. Let's get over to Carly.